Hello, welcome to this LexisNexis webinar on Judicial Review Practice and Procedure Update in 2025. My name's Philip Rule, King's Counsel, and I'm a barrister at Number 5 Chambers and head of our public law group. And with me is...
My name's Daniel Henderson, and I'm a barrister also at Number 5 Chambers in the public law group.
And we welcome you to view the webinar in which we're going to be discussing, as we've given away, judicial review. And of course, 2024 has been another busy year for the Administrative Court and the Appellate Courts, dealing with principles of public law. We think that this should be a webinar of interest to people who are specialising in public law cases and judicial review, but also those who want to keep a little bit abreast of developments in that way, because you might never know if in your area of practice there may be a public law challenge that is going to arise in one of your cases. So we hope it will be of interest to both groups of practitioners. And we're going to cover a number of cases which you'll see from a contents slide, no doubt. But I just want to highlight one of my favourite cases in terms of interest is what's happening with proportionality as a principle for a ground of judicial review where it arises, in the circumstances in which it does, both in the approach at first instance and on appeal. And we'll be talking about a case of Dalston Projects decided by the Court of Appeal in 2024, and that judgment has been heard on appeal by the Supreme Court in the early part of this year, 2025. So of course what comes from that will need an update even to this webinar. But Daniel, you had a case you wanted to mention as well.
Yeah, one of the more important cases that I'm going to be talking about is a judgment of the Court of Appeal in a case called RRR, helpfully, which discusses an important topic, which is interim relief in judicial review proceedings, which isn't something that comes up all that often and certainly doesn't get to the appellate courts very often. But it's an important judgment and it deals in particular with the approach to mandatory orders as a form of interim relief. That isn't on appeal to the Supreme Court as far as I know, so what I tell you in that regard will definitely be accurate.
So we hope we haven't put you off, and instead we hope that we look forward to seeing you in the webinar. Thank you.